A con man first exposed by Fox 5 is in big trouble tonight for stealing money from his friends and neighbors.
And as John Dutzman tells us, the list of his victims and the amount of money that he is accused of stealing keeps growing.
Mr. DeFranco, do you have anything to say? You've been accused of stealing money from your friends, your neighbors, people who trusted you. Do you have anything to say?
This man, Charles or Chuck DeFranco, his wife by his side, kept his mouth shut on the way to his arraignment in Riverhead, Long Island.
But when are you going to pay back $30,000 that you owe to the Hirsches?
No way.
A couple of months ago, DeFranco, a Little League coach, was a bit more cocky when we tried to talk to him before a game.
Are you a professional con man?
No.
But since we aired that story, DeFranco has been indicted for stealing at least $150,000 from his victims. This is Suffolk County Prosecutor Christopher Nicolino.
It appears that Mr. DeFranco attempted to obtain monies illegally from everybody he met, whether they were his landscapers, the parents on his kids' Little League team, people that he met around the neighborhood that were neighbors of his.
He met this guy, Rob Hirsch, when Hirsch did some landscaping work for him.
He befriended you. You were in his house drinking wine, you said.
Nicest guy in the world. I sat there with my wife, myself, him, his wife. My son played with his kids.
Turns out DeFranco was charged with playing Hirsch for $30,000.
I hope he doesn't do it to anybody else, and I know he's done it to many other people.
People like this guy, Steve Agabakian.
I thought he was a friend, but evidently he let me down.
Agabakian says he was invited to DeFranco's nice house in Nesconset, Long Island, for a Christmas party, and is now out more than $68,000.
Financially, I'm ready to go into bankruptcy. I mean, I have 5 kids to support. I've never owned this much money in credit cards in my life. I can't even pay my bills. I can't, I'm devastated, and I told him that.
DeFranco's alleged scam was kind of weird. He grabbed people's money and promised them part ownership in supermarkets he had absolutely nothing to do with.
We're going to be partners, you're going to make a ton of money, you're going to retire, and it was all fake. I mean, completely made up, fabricated. The entire thing was not real.
DeFranco used this official-looking letter to trick many people. It's supposedly from a legit big-time grocery company, Associated Food. The letter is signed by a Harry Laufer, who is the president of Associated Food and a legit supermarket guru. But it turns out everything about this official-looking letter is fake. The real president, Harry Laufer's name, is even spelled wrong. It's Harry, L-A-U-F-E-R, not L-A-H-F-A-E-R. The company never was at 380 Peninsula Boulevard in Hewlett, and Peninsula doesn't have an R at the end.
He was taking the money and using it to fund his lifestyle.
He sure has a beautiful house with a waterfall in the backyard that Rob Hirsch built for him. His wife taught Sunday school to neighborhood kids. The baseball and the baseball bat are typical innocent stuff you'd see outside a Little League coach's house, but then you hear he was charged with swindling $30,000 from parents of kids on the same Little League team he coaches.
Are you setting a good example for your children doing this, with Little League parents taking their money? Can you explain that fake letter? You know, your appearance on TV doesn't help your little con game. You know that, right?
The prosecutor said Fox 5 helped them build their case against DeFranco.
We were able to identify a couple other victims through your publicizing this matter. So thank you for that.
But the thanks really goes to Rob Hirsch, the landscaper who built DeFranco's waterfall, got soaked in his scam, and had the guts to come to Fox 5 to warn others.
They say that, you know, sometimes it's a small guy that takes him down. I'm glad I had a part in it, and at least he's not out screwing other people.
DeFranco is facing charges which include scheme to defraud, possession of a forged instrument, that's that phony letter, and writing a bad check. If convicted, he's looking at many years in prison unless he cuts some kind of a deal to pay the victims back. I'm John Dutzman, Fox 5 News.
All right, so Mr. DeFranco pled not guilty to all of the charges against him, and John Dutzman says that the key to criminal cases like this one is to prove a pattern of fraud. You can read more about this on John's blog. Just go to our website, myfoxny.com, and when you get there, click on the investigations link.